One of the most powerful wealth building machines in the Philippines is not a flashy tech startup, it's not a big name bank, it's something far more overlooked: land. And investors who understand this are quietly getting richer every year. The real question is, why are not more people paying attention? This is not just any land, but master planned cities, premium malls, and thriving business districts that shape how millions of Filipinos live, work, and invest. Today, we're breaking down Ayala Land Incorporated, a company that has quietly built an empire across the country and could still have massive upside for long-term investors. If you're looking for a stock tied to urban growth, rising incomes, and long-term infrastructure expansion, this is one you need to understand. Ayala Land Incorporated, or ALI, is the real estate arm of Ayala Corporation, one of the oldest and most respected conglomerates in the Philippines. It manages across multiple segments, and these are residential developments from affordable to luxury, commercial leasing of offices, malls, and hotels, and estates and townships. But what is in Ayala Land that makes it perform better than the others? It is scale and execution. Developer of iconic business districts like Makati Central Business District and Bonifacio Global City, one of the largest mall operators through Ayala Malls, and strong track record of premium branding and high occupancy rates. Even during economic downturns, Ayala Land has shown resilience thanks to its diversified portfolio. Now, where is Ayala Land heading and how it plans to become even more efficient and profitable? Here are the game plans. Number one, digital transformation. Ayala Land is investing heavily in digital platforms, online property sales channels, smart property management systems, and data-driven customer insights. This improves sales efficiency and reduces operational costs. The next strategy of Ayala Land is capital recycling. Now, what is capital recycling and how does it help the company? This is about selling mature assets and reinvesting into higher growth developments. To sum it up, capital recycling helps a company by selling underperforming or mature assets to reinvest the proceeds into higher growth opportunities, thereby optimizing the portfolio without needing new debt or equity. This strategy unlocks idle capital, improves returns on capital employed, enhances operational efficiency, and supports portfolio diversification. Third, the company is expanding beyond Metro Manila. ALI is aggressively expanding into growth areas like Cebu, Davao, and Pampanga. These areas are benefiting from infrastructure and rising urbanization. In this way, Metro Manila congestion is controlled while the economy of the other areas are stimulated. Number four, and is equally important, is the company's sustainability initiatives. Ayala Land is also pushing ESG initiatives, and this includes green buildings, energy efficiency, and sustainable estates. This not only reduces costs but also attracts long-term investors. So why are investors still interested in Ayala Land? Here are the reasons. Number one, ALI has a good exposure to the country's growth. As the company grows, demand for real estate also follows. ALI is directly tied to that growth. Second, the company is expecting a recurring income. Unlike pure developers, Ayala Land earns recurring income on rental form, and this is coming from malls, offices, and hotels. This creates stability when property sales is down. Thirdly, ALI maintains a strong brand and pricing power. Ayala Land developments often command premium prices as they are offering superior quality products. That's the power of trust and reputation. Let's break down the numbers because this is where things get interesting. This is the revenue of the company in the last 3 years. In 2022, it has a revenue of 126 billion. In 2023, 168 billion pesos, and 2024, 179 billion. This data shows that the revenue of the company is increasing year on year. Revenue has shown a strong recovery post-pandemic. There is also a big jump in revenue from 2022 to 2023, and a continued growth in 2024 is observable. This indicates improving demand and economic recovery. Now let's look at the net income in the past 3 years. In 2022, ALI has a net income of 19 billion pesos. In 2023, 24 billion pesos, and in 2024, 25 billion pesos. This data shows that profitability is steadily increasing, though at a slower pace than revenue. This also suggests that there is a rising cost of operations and continued investment in projects. But still, the trend is positive and sustainable. Now let's talk dividends. Here is the dividend yield of the company in the past 3 years. In 2022, it has a 1.5% yield, 2023, 1.6%, and in 2024, 1.7% yield. As you will notice, Ayala Land is not a high dividend stock. But here's the key. It prioritizes growth over payouts and reinvests earnings into expansion. This makes it ideal for long-term capital appreciation and not income-focused investors. But before you invest, consider these risks associated in this business. Real estate cycles, and this can be sensitive to interest rates. Second, high capital expenditure requirements, and lastly, economic slowdowns affecting property demand. These are typical risks but important to understand. So here is the bottom line. Ayala Land Incorporated is not just a property developer. It's a long-term bet on the growth of the Philippine cities, infrastructure, and rising middle-class demand. It may not give you explosive short-term gains, but it offers something arguably more powerful: steady, strategic growth backed by one of the most trusted names in the country. If you found this video helpful, like this video, subscribe for more stock insights, and comment below, is Ayala Land a buy for you right now? And remember, great investing is not about hype. It's about understanding the story behind the numbers.